Can you describe the patterns in my back and how they relate to my life?
Yeah, so if your body is and your spine is your conduit of consciousness, it's not what happens around us, but instead how we interpret it or how we view it. And it's almost as if we're prejudging reality to fit our narrative, if that makes sense. So the patterns that you are presenting with are consistent with that top vertebra, as we're going to show on film. The more that goes flat, the more the space at the top of your neck gets small, so to speak. You're going into a state of fear and anticipation. So you're prejudging life that shit's about to happen at any moment. I mean, that's what it is. The person's going through life like something's about to happen. I don't feel safe, so safety is important. Baseline fear. When the top vertebra shifts to the right a little bit, which yours is doing, that's pretty consistent with clients coming into the office, and a lot of times they'll talk about how they feel they have too much to do and not enough support. And it has little to do with reality. It has little to do with what's actually going on in their life. But there's stories that they always feel overwhelmed. They always feel like they don't have enough time. They always feel like they don't have enough support. And that's their perception of the world. And it's real to them. But the reality is once somebody comes in and I work with them and we work through that pattern, they have the same job, the same kids, the same relationship, the same income, the same everything. But yet they're just say, either I get to it or I don't. There's no fear or anticipation around it. And as a top vertebra rotates a little bit to the right, the consciousness theme tends to be, I'm not enough. I'm not worthy. And they make themselves right. So if you want to make changes in your life, the person needs to make changes in how they see it. And behavior is typically an outflow of how you see it. So if you want to change your behavior, change your emotions, change how you view the world, and you just have different energy, different emotion around it. And the irony where it pans out into life and in relationship is the people who you connect with typically have the same pattern that you have. So in relationship, if you're fearful and emotionally charged or angry, even if you don't express it, you'll attract someone else in relationship that's fearful, controlling, and angry. Because that's how that energetically, because even though it doesn't really sound that fun, that person understands me, or I feel connected to them. It's like we understand each other. Like, yeah, because you're both fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to put it, but because I had the same in my relationships in the past. When I was in college, I attracted controlling, angry women, and I thought it was all the women that were crazy, but the reality was I was angry and controlling. But I didn't know that until I got into this type of care, and I did the work, and now my relationship is completely different. I show up different, not because a counselor or a therapist told me what to say, but because it's a natural outflow of when you see it different, you show up different.
That's perfect. Like, perfectly described.
He's psychic like that.
What's NSA?
So are you saying your relationships are like that?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I reflect who they are and they reflect who I am. Yeah.
So it's not finding the right one, it's becoming the right one.
Mm-hmm.
And when you become that person, then you attract.
Must become what you want to attract.
Yeah, and recently I've been saying I don't chase, I attract.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. So I guess like...
Yeah, but you're also a beautiful girl, so...
Yeah, which I don't want to chase.
You're an ugly fat girl. Things would be different.
You chase, they run. Yeah, you're not going to have that problem.